Well, Kenya's Electoral Commission has urged for patience as the country awaits the final tally of the presidential voting results. Sophie Mokoena is our foreign news editor, and she's keeping a close eye on the vote count that's underway in Nairobi. We chat to her now. Good afternoon, Sophie from South Africa. How is the ballot count progressing so far? Are we any closer to a final result yet?
Well, I'm here at the tallying center, or I can say the results center. Lots of activities and many people here. Earlier on, we had the news that the announcement is likely to be done today, but now, a few minutes ago, the opposition party had a media briefing and they indicated that according to the IEC, this is not the case. It's likely not to be today as we knew yesterday, but earlier on this morning we're told that it's likely to happen today. And perhaps what I can point out is that I'm standing outside, I'm monitoring the activities outside. What I can tell you is that the opposition is here and also a strong representation of the ruling party and also the vice president, and then also many ministers, the religious leaders, the observers, in particular John Mahama, the former Ghanaian president who's heading the High Commission of the Commonwealth, and also former President Thabo Mbeki, who's head of the AU mission. But it looks like it's very tough, but what I observed during the press conference, it looks like the opposition is continuously losing or perhaps running out of options, because yesterday when they called us at the media briefing where we waited for 8 hours, and when they finally came, they indicated that they believe their leader, Raila Odinga, is the president. But now in this afternoon, they are saying that that was not a declaration of results, but the way it was done, it created an impression that it is the declaration of the results. I think they are beginning to realize that the Kenyans themselves are not prepared to go to war or to a conflict situation. And I think it's up to the politicians to read the mood of the nation. They are tired. They just want to carry on with their lives. I mean, it has been almost like a holiday since Tuesday, and I guess this will affect the economic growth in this country, but also the image of the country. Therefore, I think people on the ground are saying, sort yourself out, we are not budging this time around, because at the end of the day, it's ordinary people who suffer. And I think, judging from the media briefing, they indicated that they spoke to the chair. They've requested the chair to verify certain aspects of their arguments, and that perhaps the commission should allow the media, the religious leaders, the observers, the political parties to look at the server, and if the server projects exactly what has been reported, they will accept the results. That was quite shocking and perhaps breaking news. A word, we will accept the results, it means that they are beginning to soften their stance.
Sophie, post-electoral violence, always a worry. How are security arrangements being beefed up where you are? We are having reports in today that in Kisumu City already there are extra police at the airport. Now we know in that province in particular, it is traditionally an Odinga stronghold.
In a situation like this, obviously the security establishment will be on standby, and I guess they will take precautionary measures, and I guess that's part of ensuring that the security around the country. And earlier on, I spoke to our High Commissioner, the South African High Commissioner to Kenya. She indicated that she is confident that this matter will be resolved and Kenya will be back to normality. And looking at particularly the ordinary people themselves, they will be the final word. No matter how politicians can try to be adamant in terms of their stance, finally the Kenyans themselves will pave a way forward. And I think they have learned the lessons, and they are not prepared to be drawn into perhaps political tensions again.
Thank you, Sophie Mokoena, coming to us from the IBC Center in Nairobi, Kenya. Now, she's telling us that the results from the presidential vote are more likely to be due out tomorrow rather than expected today.